Alright, so I've heard some troubling things when Zai was here. Oh, they left it unlocked. Okay. Oh. Oh, it's just... Wait. I knew the tires were shot to hell, but is the car itself destroyed? Because when you look at the roof, it looks green, but when you look at the front... Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh. Um... Oh, I don't have the keys on me. I left it at home. Damn it. Alright. Well, regardless, we can't take this to the summit. Gonna have to ask Jack to give me a ride. Actually, we're both going, so we'll take his car. Goddamn vandals. Alright, shall we get going?
Yeah, I gotta stash my money too. That's good. Oh, I only have like 1,000 on me. Never
I'm gonna take... Okay, never mind. Buddy road trip. Just gonna check. Okay, yeah, good.
mind.
Alright, we can go this way.
No, I want to go that way.
Oh, really? Okay. This is gonna be interesting. I've never been part of a summit before.
It's kind of boring. They don't really let you talk.
Alright. Alright. Oh, you don't want to drive?
Oh, fuck no, dude. Get out of the way. It makes it so much easier since you know the way.
Okay, fine.
Just don't crash it.
I'll do my best. I make no promises. You know something? If you think it lags here when you get to our base, like the Citadel is like 10 times worse.
Where is it?
It's just southwest of Vybor. So you basically get to Vybor and then you drive out of Vybor towards the southwest, and then they've built it like along the road.
By Pustoshka?
Yeah, on the way to Pustoshka, exactly. So I figure we'll go Polana, Gorka, the Sobor Twin Cities, Cabanino, Vybor, and
Then
then we are there.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
You say the name so, like, easily.
It's because I'm not.
Struggle with the mother.
Yeah, I know. It's because I'm not American, dude.
I mean, American names are pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try.
I mean, I've been
What does that say?
Kentucky.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's so easy. Yeah, your English is kind of a lot better than like Zai's or
I know.
Yosai.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like English in school was the only subject I got like straight A's in.
Oh, they actually teach you the English language?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it's the second language basically. It's actually a fairly long journey. This. Oh no no
Yeah.
no no no.
I mean, we're all already by Gorka.
Yeah, we still have to go through both the Sobor cities and then Cabanino and Vybor. Oh yeah, we just passed Rufus's place as well. You know Rufus?
Rufus McDoofus.
Rufus is like one of the traders. Like everybody says that he has everything. So I was thinking of going there one day and ask if he has a gas lamp. If he finally can get me my vaunted gas lamp.
For real.
You are my fire.
Please, guys. I will hop out of this car.
Yeah.
Don't
can't-
make me.
I can't blame you. Don't worry, I won't. No, stop it. I shouldn't have started. I know that, okay?
I don't know. I know nothing about any of these factions.
Alright. Well, BTYR are the ones that seem to be like the most dominant faction on this server.
So are there bandits around here since Brothers of Here are supposed to be like good guys?
I don't think so. I think this used to be their territory actually. They Vibes said that they did fortify this town before, but now the Citadel is like a ways outside the town. Oh yeah, look, you see, there's a light up ahead.
No, I have NVGs on. I can't really like see shit.
Okay, no worries.
The lights are kind of blinding me right now. Oh,
Yeah.
Fuck. Here we go.
I know.
Oh, I see like their walls and shit.
We're gonna
Oh,
have
they
to.
even got a sign.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go really slow
The
here.
rain doesn't help.
I know.
The rain doesn't help at all either.
I know.
Who messaged you or is that me?
Not me. I didn't get anything.
Message me. Is that a dead guy? No.
Hello, anybody home?
Shit, dude.
See who it is first. We might get a straggler, but
All right, we're from New
who it
Hope.
is. Yeah, no, they are. I was expecting them. I didn't.
Oh, did it start yet?
I'll come down and get them in. Give me just a second, guys.
Yeah, sure.
Dude, my mind is blown by this. Holy shit.
Yeah, I know, right? It's pretty amazing.
What
Must be
the?
his first time to see the
Dude.
Citadel.
Yeah, I've just glanced it like before once, but I've never actually been inside.
Fell asleep behind you there.
Dude, we have like 3 walls.
I know. So,
Oh, 51, my bad.
yeah.
I want to see this place in the daytime.
So where's actually
Yeah.
the entrance?
If you'll pull up to the right around that corner and go over to where that chem light is, park your vehicle there, and then come up back around here, and we'll let you get y'all inside.
All right,
I might need to change.
sounds good. If we can like not kill anyone with the lag. Good. Finally made it.
Valet. Hey, they don't have valet. Like,
Jack, be quiet. Don't embarrass
I'm
me.
kidding. Dude, I'm moister than an oyster right now. God damn.
I know, right?
Just
Hello.
head on over there.
Yeah, come with this. Come with me, guys. Come on.
Where's the barrel?
All right.
Is Dabs here?
Step inside.
Dad.
No, they're both.
Awesome. Oh my God. Look at this.
What the fuck?
And come with me.
Yeah, you need to get some NVGs.
I know. Oh,
Shit
thank you.
helps so well.
This is awesome, you guys.
All right, so at the moment we have all the new guys come here have been here. We have New Hope now. Let me check this. New Hope, if you could do me a favor and send me a message via encrypted comms real quick. Yeah, I wanted to extend an apology to you two specifically. There seems to have been some communication issues previously where y'all thought y'all had been kicked out of the summit, but that is absolutely not the case.
No worries. We were just a little confused.
I'm glad we can get that cleared up.
Yeah.
Now that should be everybody. Everybody has sent Shunny Buns a message via encrypted now, correct?
Yep.
The summit meeting. Everyone is now in the summit meeting room, correct?
Yes.
I am.
All right.
Hey,
so
Noble.
That establishes first
Hello.
order of business. Moving on to the second order of business, wrapping up with this, or a recap on what happened with the war with the, what do they call it, the UST, the USC and the OST Brotherhood. If you could recap that for us on the last couple of days of happenings. Actually, for the newcomers, go ahead and start from the beginning.
Sure. So, back when Commander George Gallon and Lieutenant Jake Farm were part of B tier, I was just a private and I was running alongside those guys for a while. And there was this guy named Jihad Johnny that had a group of about 3 or 4. They stormed Vybor and they decided to, strap bombs to their chests and just blow people up and blatantly KOS. Basically just being nuisances in Vybor. So we dealt with that problem, and then a few months later, Jihad Johnny, I guess, somehow survived all the chaos he started, and he came back. And he formed a new group called the Valley Men with some people, Orax, for example, and who's another guy, Sharpie, which was the leader of the Valley Men. We made peace with those guys, we were totally cool, and then they decided to drive by the Citadel throwing insults and then threatened us to come outside. And so we retaliated, popped their tires, and then they assaulted the Citadel. They had an ambush set up for us. They were trying to bait us to come outside. They had, I believe, upwards of 13 people. Quite a few were inside the Patoshka's gully outside where the Patoshka Bridge crosses over and meets the Citadel. We had some come from the VMC area, and we had some come from Patoshka itself. So after that started, it's actually quite embarrassing for them, in my opinion. They formed the OST solely around a loss, and we had quite a few people help us and aid us with that situation. And then they got quite upset at the last summit meeting, or well, the one before the last, and said that they declared war on us. So a few summit members backed us up. We really didn't have many interactions with them other than over comms of just slanders, and so we tracked them all the way to Severograd and we hit them pretty hard. We took out, I believe, 5 of their guys with some assistance from some friends, and then after that we went and hit their home, and they are no longer here. And then we got our hands on Helldiver Rain and we executed him.
All right.
Now, specifically around the Helldiver incident, was
So the
Rain
USC
one
was
of the
made of
USC's
4
big?
factions.
Was he one of the
Yes.
top dogs in the USC? Okay, I understand.
So the way that the USC was set up is they were a collective, kind of like the Summit in a sense, but more disorganized. But it was the Empire of Rog, with Uncle as their delegate. OST was Orax and Revenchant. Helldivers with Rain and GG's, and then the Honey Badgers, but I don't know who was a part of the Honey Badgers.
right. Okay.
May
all
I
right.
interject
Well,
for a moment?
yes.
Now, this Empire of Raga, are they any relation to the Empire that's taken up residence in the south near Kimishovo, Electro?
I believe it is one and the same.
Okay.
Question. Are all those groups, are they gone now?
No.
Not all of them entirely, no, but they are no longer waging war against the Brotherhood or the Summit.
They're sort of neutralized. Is that it?
Yeah, the threat and the warring has come to an end with the execution of Rain and the more or less permanent banishment of Jihadi Johnny.
All right.
What about the yellow armband?
That is
Yeah,
the
can we
next
talk
order
about
of
those
business.
fucking guys?
So
Okay.
I am
Those
glad you have brought
guys.
that up. So from what, yeah, FYI, Storm in 5. But from what I have learned about the Yellow Arm Bandits so far from my investigations, and that's solely one person, me, at the moment, thinking off to, well, I say one person. From what I've heard from many different sources, but I am just one person that has done an investigation on them. This is just my findings. This isn't the summit's rule or anything like that. This is just what Johnny Buns myself has found. There is apparently they are apparently holed up in Bogatirka, is what my contact informed me of. They seem to be running a long game, not attacking people in the west, but towards the south and east. That's where they've been doing most of their banditrying and general nuisance of the public type stuff. But I have also recently gotten word that they have moved on to this new land. I don't know if that is all of them as a collective or just a few of them and there's remnants sticking around. But from what I've also learned is that there is a lot of people more or less copycatting the Yellow Arm Bandits themselves and doing general bandit and misbehaving under guise of the Yellow Arm Bandits.
Well, they made it to Berenzino the other night.
They were in Gorka a couple nights before, also. Not far from Rufus's spot.
Yeah, they seem to only target small groups of people, like one or two, and then when met with conflict, they kind of run away.
That does seem to be their MO.
Yeah, I heard
they're
they're
on it.
bad shots.
Yeah, they are also bad shots. I've heard. We lost one resident in town the other night to them. We mobilized a quick little task force to try to repel them, and when they realized that people who were looking for a fight were coming, they escaped to the safety of the trader and stayed
nap.
there the rest. Yep, took a nap.
That seems to be their MO. We had a similar run-in myself, and the Brotherhood was assisting somebody not too long ago with a vehicle, and the person that the Yellow Arm Bandits apparently stole the vehicle and then shot it to shit and blew it up. And while we were trying to assist him with that, one of them made a re-show, and whenever he found that he was severely outgunned, a storm was occurring about like it's about to now, and he decided to stay asleep instead of coming back and dealing with it.
Does he wear the diapers for fun, or is it like a personal thing?
What are you talking about, Jack?
Nothing.
I woke up from the storm and you talk about diapers?
It's, yeah, you had to be here.
Ah, I'm back.
Before the storm, I was gonna ask Marley, the last time we had talked, you had made mention of some bandits that had told you that they were living in Berenzino.
I thought the cannibals were in Berenzino.
Is that Alex?
Yes, it's Alex.
No, they didn't tell me that they were living in Berezino. Somebody told me that they saw the Yellow Arm Bandits living in Berezino.
Oh, okay,
What?
okay.
I'm so
Yeah.
far away. How?
No, they
Shh, shh.
they did make it down there. We've only seen them there once so far. Like I said, they killed the resident.
Hmm.
But
We
other than
recently-
that, oh, go ahead.
Sorry. We recently got shot at in Mowgli not too long ago. We're not sure if it was them, but you guys said they were bad shots because we were stuck for a while before we escaped.
So it looks like they're operating on the northeastern side of the mid to northeastern side of the map at the moment.
Oh wait, Mowgli? Jack, wasn't Zai and the Graveyard Shift, weren't they in Mogilevka and got shot? By yellow
Yeah, I'm
armbands?
pretty sure they were looting over there.
Yeah.
They were helping some guy, but he was asking for clothes and food, so they got out of the car and gave him food and clothes, and then they got back in the car and they started shooting. And
Wow.
nobody like said, "Hey, get out of the car" or anything. So I don't know. It was very weird.
From what I've gathered, is they're a public nuisance, and I think as the summit and all the delegates and our members and stuff, since we're all in a private comm now, can kind of coordinate their positions and what they're doing.
Yes, that is one of the reasons I've been working on this summit only radio waves so we can help each other out a little bit more efficiently.
Yeah. They had kind of made it seem like they were gonna take up a permanent liking for Baron Zeno as far as harassment goes. And like I said, since they realized that they were met with an actual decent sized force of people, we have quite a few people that live there in town. They haven't come back.
I want to get somebody to go investigate, where did I say that was? Bogatirka, and see if we can get any eyes on any of them in there, because that's where my contact said that he was actually talking to them in the trader, and they said that they had a little base set up out there. So if they are out there and they're just operating on the east coast to kind of divert attention from where they're actually at, I think hitting them at their home place would be beneficial.
So we actually did a small run through Boga and up to Krona a couple days ago. There was a new base that I saw out there, but it was extremely horribly built, and you can walk right in. So I mean, I don't know if that's them. I mean, it could be, but yeah, it's on the north side of Boga. And then there's the Krona Castle, which used to be the new NCR. We haven't heard from them, so I don't know if they're still around, but you know, that's still a possibility, I guess.
Right. All right. Well,
I got a question. Is it possible any other factions are moonlighting as these bandits?
yes, that is something I mentioned earlier. There is one. I don't think a faction as a whole is doing it, but I think that there are members within some factions that are probably moonlighting as the Piss Arm Boys.
From my general consensus, I've picked up that all of the real Yellow Arm Bandits sound like they might be originally from the UK before traveling here.
Yeah, someone
They
said
are.
Welsh.
Yeah, they all have
They're
pretty good accents on them, so I've yet to meet anyone that has been like American or anything from that
Welsh.
among that
Well,
group.
as a point on that topic there, my boy saw some of them at the trader yesterday that were speaking. They did not, well, they did not have the accent. The ones that I saw did, the ones he saw did not. So they could have been the copycats that were
Yeah.
previously mentioned.
It is possible. It's something that we would need to get cleared up. I know that the ones that I've talked to over the radio, because I haven't met any of them face to face yet. They are very arrogant about how they do things, and I would really, really love to take them down a couple of pegs. God damn it, John. It's John. It's John. It's fucking
Don't look
John.
at me.
Yeah, I'm getting the medic.
Oh, is there any other business that we need to bring up at the moment? Anybody have any more questions?
If are there any plans for any of your outfit to go to this new land that everyone's hearing about?
That is something that I've wanted to talk to people about. Out of character, I think what my plans is to hang around here until the big wipe that they said is coming in March, and
Same.
then hop over to the whitelist server.
Yep, affirmative.
New Hope agrees.
Yeah, we've been kind of playing both. You know, we've been there since it opened, and then we've jumped back here, you know, for tonight and things like that. But
That's very similar to what we're doing right now. We've got pretty much all of the misfits over there. Just continuing the out of character. The loot table is insane. So like finding tents and hard digging and stuff is real easy right now. So we're trying
Noble, is that you?
to at least take advantage of that. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, yeah, we ran into him there the other night.
Yeah, I ran into you the other day, and I run into a couple people over there. But yeah, we're just trying to take advantage of that right now. And obviously, with the wipe, might not be worth it. I'm pretty sure the wipe is happening at the same time on that server, if I'm not wrong.
It's gonna be in
I
June.
don't think so.
That one's
They
gonna
said
be in
it was
June.
going to be
Okay.
6 months for the whitelist and 3 months for the public.
Gotcha.
If you have the extra time and plan to be over there once the wipe hits here, I would definitely recommend at least getting something simple set up to store some stuff, because like he said, the loot table is outrageous.
Yeah, no, I've already got some people that's over there doing that kind of thing right now, but with the way that the summit is, especially since we have all the new characters, the newcomers, I was gonna try and stay over here and do the summit business thing until the wipe, and then I'm gonna drop over to there and do that one full time, most likely. Hang on just a second.
Yeah, there's something going on over in the West Wing.
All right.
It's
I
going
can
down.
hear you now. Say that again, man.
I was just saying, somebody went to sleep underneath the West Wing over there, and I don't know. I'm just getting radio chatter from my guys about it.
We got a hobo here?
That's always fun.
What the fuck?
Oh god.
Someone's inside of somebody.
That's one of our guys. He had made mention and encrypted that he was like, when he woke up after the storm, he was bugged out of character. He was like glitched. So I don't know what.
He's stuck in a foundation.
Yeah, that's always fun.
He's one with the building.
Anyway, back to the conversation.
Yeah, let's leave him.
What are you planning to do, Alex?
Right now, we're just really. I think for the most part, we're just doing hunter-gatherer type shit right now until we get a more stable, permanent location. Do some trading.
Right now, you're doing the nomad until you can make your society established.
Yeah, like I mean, we have a little trading outpost type gig already set up.
By the way, I want to make a statement, if I may.
Yes.
Floor
Absolutely.
recognizes ego. Yeah, I just want to say that as this is happening now, as we're waiting for the big storm in 3 months, I would advise that everybody sort of like remain cautious, because I was a trader the other day, and somebody was talking to me about the whole general situation, about who was staying, who was going, and they started discussing about like becoming bandits, and everybody like want to become bandits now. So I'm expecting like an influx of like bandit population here.
Here, Probably. But that's one of the reasons the summit exists is for whenever people are overboarding on the banditry, we start talking and then we go hunting.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
I like hunting deer.
RP in general, it has its own place for, you know, good bandits. Not good as in like good guys, but like they have,
You know, a good story
RP behind.
for bandits.
Yeah.
Yeah, like these guys that just run around and fucking rob everyone they see because they're bandits. That's
It's
annoying.
just not.
You know.
Yeah, it's annoying, and it does make for some good RP on the bandit hunter side. I can already attest to that. It's pretty fun.
Oh, definitely. But like for the regular guy that's just running around, you know, playing solo or with a small group of friends,
Yeah.
you know, it gets pretty annoying for them. So that's kind of like I'm glad that we
And
have this whole group set up to kind of combat that a little bit, to kind of help the smaller guy, because that's the only reason we wanted to join the summit, because we're only, you know, we have the minimum requirements for a faction.
And that's fine. That's one of the reasons
Yeah,
why we are here.
Yeah, so it's kind of like we wanted to be the voice for the smaller guys.
So, who is the Green Eater? Who's the
Who's the green what?
owner? Green Eater. Who owns it?
Oh, that's
Who's the
Jack's
owner of the
car.
Green Ada?
Jack, that's your car.
They're good.
Jack, you've got two idiots out there that came with you that are playing around. If you don't want them going for a short nap with rubber rounds, I'd suggest telling them to settle down a little.
Jack, did you lock the doors? Jack, wake up. Oh no. Are you seizing right now?
Is Jack having a headache?
Might be.
Alright, Jack's sleeping. I'm gonna go get the rubber slugs.
Yeah, we don't know anybody else though. Like, we don't have anybody else coming with us. It's only us
Like
two.
it's just someone hunting.
You ready?
Like, if somebody, like, instead of putting bandit activity in the over the radio waves and the character comms, I would just put it in the summit channel so we can respond quickly, especially if you need help.
Yeah, and quietly.
Are we back?
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be the only way we can deal with these guys.
Okay. Welcome back.
Yeah.
Jack,
Sorry.
And what was you
Where
saying,
is
Noble?
Summit?
Jack, did you lock the
Yeah,
doors?
I was just gonna mention, I don't know when the next
Yeah.
meeting will be, but I'd like to offer up our new location as the next meeting location.
All right. I'll put that in my notes also.
You have a kiddie pool. Can we
Gingers.
bring that?
Jack, your friends are
Thank you.
taking a nap outside
Mm-hmm.
right now.
What?
Yeah, there was someone around the car.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have. Well, I mean.
Yeah, it was
I
just
don't know.
them two that got here. They didn't have anybody with them
No,
when they got here.
exactly. It's just us.
Think armbands?
Oh.
New Hope.
Yeah.
What are you guys all about?
We're like a colony of survivors that are just trying to, well, basically survive, do some hunting, crafting, and try to make new friends, basically.
Yeah. Very peaceful.
And we party hardy.
That is true. We have a kiddie pool.
And we do
Oh,
sing-alongs.
Some swim. Oh God! Please
Oh,
don't
yeah.
tell them that.
You know
You'll
it's
have to
true.
come to Baranzino sometime. We have an entire swimming section set up at our home.
Ooh.
What
Can I bring my swimmers?
Of course.
did you guys ever have somebody by the name of Mike Brewer part of you?
He's our
Yeah,
leader.
he is
Great leader
missing at the
Mike.
moment.
He's MIA.
Yeah, he's been missing for 3 weeks now.
Oh, that
No
doesn't
idea
sound
where he
good.
went. Yeah, no idea where he went.
We have like standing
couldn't
orders
tell
to
you.
try and find him. Like us 4 elders, we've like told everybody to look for him.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll keep an eye out, but
Very good.
I,
Right. Appreciate that.
was one of the reasons why I couldn't. I think that was one of the breakdowns in our communication is because we didn't know Mike was missing.
Ah.
Oh yeah, he's been missing for a while.
Yeah, we've had
Like,
sort of a
he woke up one
reformation.
night-
Mike is sort of the old leadership, and we've taken over as the 4 elders now that Mike is missing because somebody had to pick up the pieces, basically.
Yep.
And I'm getting wet.
Yeah, he woke up one day, said hi, did his thing, and then went to sleep and has never been back. Kind of
That
sad.
is unfortunate
Maybe he
to
ran
hear.
away.
Hey, why would he run away? We have a kiddie pool.
And 2 umbrellas.
Yeah, they're here
Well-
registered for 5 more.
Oh.
I hope that he comes back to y'all safe and sound.
Alrighty.
Thank you, much appreciated.
We do too.
And hey, if anybody, I might just extend this now that we're all here. Come by sometime and we'll have a cook-off. Huh?
I do like food.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Got plenty of that.
Don't come all at
I'm
once
gonna
though.
have to
It's gonna be expensive.
leave
Thanks
here
for the
in a
invite.
second. So.
That's all right. I think we are coming to a conclusion on this meeting anyhow, since nobody has any. If anybody does have any more questions, you can feel free to either hit me up on Encrypted Comms or we can, walk out and we'll talk about it in just a little bit. But I do think that it is time to call this meeting to a close if there are no objections.
Sounds good.
All right.
Wow.
What is
Of
your
course.
basis for objection?
I think he's gonna miss you.
Because I demand we keep going. I demand it.
Okay, all right.
Six.
We'll just keep going, and if you could get one of your guys to escort Mr. Alex and Emmett.
I'm
Out.
joking, Chunny.
They said they needed to leave anyway.
Yes, it was nice chatting with everyone. Stay safe. And
You
if
too,
you
man.
make it to Baronzino,
I'm right here.
you
I
guys
can-
know where we're at.
Alright, go
Yeah,
ahead
and
take
if y'all
them.
need any help out there, let somebody know, and we'll be
Oh, will
here to
do.
try and get you some aid.
Alright guys, who's coming with me? My hand's raised. Who's the 2 that need to be escorted?
Us too.
Alright, come on, follow me.
Make sure to hold hands on the way out. Don't get lost.
So who were those
Alright,
guys?
well, all right.
Barazino gang?
Those were the Silk Road representatives.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I heard of them. Gotcha. I'm just trying to learn the
They're
names
not
so far.
bad. Not bad guys. Yeah, it is quite difficult.
Yeah, we're the only ones rocking the
everyone's
armbands, it feels like. I mean, the only ones I recognize are the Misfits, but they look like walking bushes anyway.
Oh,
Yeah,
you-
that's kind of the point.
you have very pretty eyes.
Kind of like
Jack.
frogmen that just come out of nowhere.
Jack, stop it.
No, I think Marley needs to calm down. He lost one of his soldiers today, so he's kind of in his feels.
He's humping my leg. Somebody
Quit
help.
it, Marley.
No.
I'll get the
Yeah.
newspaper.
Hey, where's the spray bottle? Get the spray bottle.
Watch your bladder, Jack.
Yeah. I know you miss Hobo. Go find Magoo.
No, I'm
How often?
Who's right here?
Yeah, go help Marley. He's gonna do things to you. Just kind of look the other way.
He's humping my
How often
leg.
do you guys meet up like this?
Every so often I'll throw some info out on general comms. Previously, I would throw some info out on the general comms, but I think this is what our
Oh.
fifth meeting, sixth meeting. We've only met like this 5 or 6 times so
Hey,
far.
hey,
Cool.
hey. I'll do anything for a promotion, alright?
I'm honored actually to take part in this for the first time.
Well, this is technically the New Hope's second time. The first time Jack was your representative.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
that was
a
the
clusterfuck,
that was
not gonna
actually
lie.
the one that Jack was at was the first summit meeting ever. That was when we decided to establish the summit.
All right.
Yeah, that was
Nothing
it
happened.
was
Hope you made a
everybody
good
did
impression,
something
Jack.
pretty much. I mean, they
Yeah,
invited
that
us
was-
back, didn't they?
Yeah, that was back whenever Nick was the one trying to do it. Or he had a good idea and it has worked, but as soon as he established it, he went down in a helicopter crash. So
Oh,
I kind
jeez.
of took over.
Oh,
I
no.
guess.
So, trying
he's
to
all
learn
right.
everybody's names, like you guys, who are you?
Hey,
That's
Yeah,
the,
so we're the
Maven
Wolves of the
from
North.
the Northern Wolves.
Ah.
Wolves of the North. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm Maven. And then this is Gator. Gator, are you awake now? I hit him with the disinfectant spray a few times.
oh god, he's back.
Where are you based?
We're up
where's
north
this?
at Craft. What is it? Craftstop? I was forgetting.
Krasnostav. Ah, okay. Gotcha. All right.
We got a pretty good group of guys. We're looking to get more involved and give back to this land. You know, it's people have been really cool, really helpful.
Hey,
But
sorry
we also want to
interrupt,
have
but
some
he's humping my leg.
more interesting experiences. You know, not
Yeah.
everything needs to be peaceful and all that. All right. Well, thank you again for the invitation. Really appreciate it. Thank you for letting us take part. Sorry again for being late. We got attacked by a very angry, very low ledge.
I understand. I have, being that I've done this meeting thing a few times. It's usually a late start. It happens. Not anything to be worried about.
It's good to know that.
I'm looking forward to getting to know all the other members as well.
Yep. Yeah. I'm
Are we free to-
hoping that we
sorry.
can. Oh yeah. If you're ready to go, all you need to do is get with since this is the brother's house, you need to get with the Brotherhood and say, hey, can you hit me an escort back to the gate, and they will do so.
Awesome.
Yep,
Thank you
let's go,
again. Thank you
guys.
for being receptive on Encrypted as well. We'll see you around.
Y'all have a good one, man.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Take it easy. Just one question.
Yep.
You're with the Trash Pandas, if I got it correctly.
That is correct.
All right. And where are you based?
We are south of Severograd.
Okay. And like, what is your group about, basically?
Well, recently we have been doing a lot of cooperative operations with the Brotherhood and the Misfits.
All right.
But most of the time we scavenge, we grow plants, we go hunting.
All right.
We try to help out people, but we're also I guess you would say we kind of, whenever we're not doing operations, we kind of operate like free agents, but we
Okay.
help out everybody else inside of our faction. We try not to screw people over,
Okay.
but we are trash pandas. So
All
we
right.
do sometimes get into things, but nothing serious, nothing too serious.
I gotcha. All right. Well, it's been very nice to meet you, and I'm hoping to
Been a
see you again.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, same, man. I'm really glad we got that whole issue cleared up where y'all thought y'all was not in the summit anymore.
Yeah.
I was trying to get that. I was trying to reach out to y'all for a while, but I guess I was reaching out to the wrong guy because I didn't know he was missing.
Yeah, I kind of came in late, sort of around the time that Mike disappeared. So I kind of had this whole thing drop in my lap, but I was trying to knit it together as best I could. So I really,
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I was sort of made myself the unofficial liaison officer of our group. So I figured like, yeah, okay, I should be here.
Yeah, that's kind of how I got here with the summit was our very first one. Nick Jones, he is the one that kind of had the idea, but as soon as he had the idea, he just dropped everything.
Yeah.
So I picked it up and was like, well, this is how I think it should work.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Well, Jack, are you ready to go?
Yes.
All right. Well, I hope to see you again, and be careful. Watch out for those yellow arm bandits.
Yeah, same to you.
Hmm.
I don't see any other people to walk you down.
Yes,
Can
we
you walk with me for just a second, Hub? That's not what I wanted. Y'all have a good one. Did you have any more
You
questions?
too.
Yes, sir.
So is this like the after party?
It's a really long story.
Oh shit.
Wait, is that the one that said he was stuck?
No.
What happened to this
I
guy?
hope the guy got stuck.
I'm heading back
What?
inside.
Yeah, he seems to be dead.
Was it the pale face that gave that away, or?
His name's Nate.
I think the flies sort of told the final
Oh, the
story.
flies. Right.
I think it was the smell. Not gonna lie.
All right, Jack, should we head home?
Waterloo. Sorry, Dad. Goodbye.
Just get in the car. Thanks for today, guys. Take care.
Yeah, man, take it easy.
Oh, are you guys Camp Hope with the pink armband?
And New Hope, yeah.
Yeah, you got a new
Alright,
You guys are fantastic. Every time I see you guys, you're so
Can
nice.
someone else grab
Oh.
another bandage?
Oh,
and
thank
put
you
it
very
on
much,
top while
man.
we're ready, so we can,
Thank you very much.
bandage up this person when they log in.
I'm hoping.
Ja-
Thank you for coming to the summit meeting. Here's teddy bears for you guys.
Aww.
Oh man.
Can we get pink one? Ooh.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Look at
I
this.
had to sit outside the whole time, but now that I have a teddy bear, I'm okay with it.
You can keep your teddy bear. You made me sit in the rain for 2 hours.
I didn't get a teddy bear.
No,
You
Jack,
have mine.
it's okay.
I don't fucking want it.
All right, Jack, we got two now. We need to split. Come on, come on. So, hello, Dr. Woman. Oh no, she disappeared on me. I never got her number.
Hey, do you guys want to hear a bad joke?
No, we want to hear a good joke.
Oh, well, I don't have any of this for you.
Okay, too bad. Okay, give us one bad joke.
What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
I feel like I heard that one.
Hey,
Jack.
You guys want to hear a bad joke?
Sure.
Yeah. What's the difference between a hippo and a zippo? One is big and heavy, right? Yeah, one's big and heavy. The other's a little lighter.
Hey, I got another one. What did Batman say to Robin before they got in the car? Wait for it.
Is this a joke about
Get in the
Batman being a
car.
pedophile?
Oh my god.
Hey, what's worse than a worm in your apple?
What?
The Holocaust.
Yay.
True.
Yeah,
True.
that one wasn't a joke. That was a fact for you guys. Thank you. I just want to make sure I was feeling healthy.
So, Jack, are you ready for this?
No, stop it.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, bye.
Throw it up, dude. Throw up the vitamins right now. Throw it up. Throw it up.
You love that, don't you? Look at the barrel underneath the platform though. Oh, okay. But I feel like it was fun. It was fun to like. I mean, I feel like we're included now. You know. You know what? We come up there with our little shitty Ada. Everybody else have like these awesome cars. I love this.
Yeah, but they don't got a kiddie pool.
No, they don't. And we got 2 teddy bears now. 2 pink ones.
Yeah.
Did you hear what the guy said when we walked in? Oh, is Dabster here?
Oh yeah.
I wanted to say like no, Dabster's not with us anymore, but then I don't really know if I can make that call because he hasn't really said anything yet.
Yeah, nobody has word on what he's doing. He's pretty much pulling a mic, but still playing.
Yeah, I know, right? It's annoying as fuck.
Shit, we're all the way in Gorton already?
Of course. What do you think about my driving skills? Well, let's not like.
You didn't even hit that zombie.
Okay, listen. Let's not count all the times when it desyncs and I go into a wall. Okay, let's just avoid that. Look, I don't even have to press the gas pedal, the accelerator. I'm just rolling. What?
I can't tell if you were or not.
You can hear the engine sound. Come on. Oh.
Oh.
That
Yeah.
that
Good
was.
driving.
Listen. That guardrail came out of nowhere. Okay. That was not there a moment ago.
I'm so. That dude was humping my leg. It was very weird. Why is everything weird happening to me?
Because everything weird is drawn to you.
Shit, we gotta park this bad boy back in the garage.
Yep. All right, everything is still where we left it.
Teddy bear every time.
All right, so now at least we know that there are other factions, like based in Krasnostav. One was based in the Silk Road. That was like south of Severograd. No, that was the Trash Pandas. I'm trying to remember like where they were based, basically. All right. Yeah, nice. Nicely done.
At least the cars. still good.
So what can we take away from the meeting? Basically, it was just a resume of the war that is now over and watch out for yellow armbands. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But it was delivered in a fun way. I like the summit. That was interesting. Felt like I was a part of something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Are you gonna sit there all day?
Oh, sorry. Let's soak it all up.
And why is there like a fireplace here, Jack?
Oh, I made it a hot tub.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was worth it.
Perfect timing.
That was basically the paper that you said I eat ass. And then I just had to reply, basically.
Whoa, I'm not stopping, so. it's gonna make it.
All right. Maybe that, call me crazy, but maybe that is why people hump your leg. I don't know, but, you know. I'm just saying.
I don't think so. I still don't see it.
Okay. All right, Jack. Well, it's been fun, my man.
Yeah, it has.
Hugsy.
Another day in the neighborhood.
Hugsy. There we go. Thanks. High five. No, F1. Go on.
Oh.
No, what are you doing down there? Don't. Yeah, good. Don't get any ideas. There you go. All right. Well, I'm gonna head home and get some sleep. I need to be top form tomorrow. But yeah.
Remember, use protection.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Just kidding. Yeah, but it's been fun, Jack, and take care, and I will see you when I see you. All right?
I'll see you when I see you, man.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
You too. I gotta go.
Yeah, do that. Nighty night. So that was really fun, actually. My first summit meeting. As I said, it was basically a recap of the war and watch out for yellow armbands. I mean, I got it, and yeah, it was fun though. Nice to meet people, you know, like, and I meant what I said. Like, you felt you were like a part of something. You know what I mean? Now I need to get home because I need to go to sleep, both in the game and in real life.